Hello, students. Welcome back to lesson 5. Welcome back to our science lesson. Okay, let's begin our lesson. Okay, let's begin our lesson from the question, what science is about? Everybody already knows what is science about. Let's just sing our song, all right? Sing song.
Evidence is like a clue that something is true. Scientists collect evidence through observations and experiments. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around us. Around us. We need evidence to help us support our ideas. The more evidence we have, the stronger our idea is. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around us. Around us. Evidence is like a clue that something is true. Scientists collect evidence through observations and experiments. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around us. Around us.
Science is about world around us, all right? So to study world around us, we have to follow the scientific method, okay? One more time, the scientific method, 5 steps of scientific method. Step number 1, asking questions. Step number 2, tell me, what is step number 2? Step number 2. Step number 2, predicting the answers. Predicting the answers. Step number 3, gathering information. Gathering information. Step number 4. Do you remember step number 4? What is step number 4? Step number 4 is studying the information. Studying the information. What about final step? Step number 5. Do you remember? Drawing conclusions. Drawing conclusions. Okay, good job. All right, today our 5th lesson. Okay, lesson number 5. The science process skills. We continue with the science process skills, and today we will learn first and last science process skills. All right, before we learn last process skills, let's review all science process skills we learned so far. So number 1, observing. Repeat after me, observing. Observing, we observe things, yeah, and when we observe things, we use our 5 senses. When we observing, we ask questions, okay? We ask questions and we answer questions by using our 5 senses. All right, for example, first question, how does the object feel? Repeat after me, how does the object feel? One more time, how does the object feel? And we use our hand to touch the object and answer the question, how does the object feel? All right. Also, we ask questions when we observe. We ask a question, what color is the object? Repeat after me, what color is the object? What color is the object? And we use our eyes, yeah, our eyes, and sense sight, part of the body, eyes. We use sight to answer the question, what color is the object? Yeah, we can see the color of the object by our eyes. We use our sense sight. Okay, sense is sight, body part is eyes, and we answer the question, what color is the object, right? Next question is, how does the object taste or smell? Repeat after me, how does the object taste or smell? And to answer this question, we use our taste, yeah, for taste. we use our mouth with tongue. Yeah, mouth with tongue. And this sense is taste. Yeah, we use our sense taste to answer the question, how does the object taste? We use our mouth with tongue to answer the question, how does the object taste? All right. And what about smell? What we use when we smell? What part of the body? What sense we use when we smell? We smell by nose, right? We smell by nose, part of the body, nose, sense, smell, right? So to answer the question, how does the object smell? We use our nose, okay? How does the object taste? Tongue. Or smell, nose, okay? Next question. What does the object sound like? Repeat after me. What does the object sound like? And we use sense hearing and part of the body ears. One ear, single ear, plural ears. More than one ears. Same with eyes, yeah? Single eye, plural, more than one eyes. Hearing, ear. To answer the question, what does the object sound like? We use our ears or sense hearing. All right, this is how we observe and ask questions. Next science process skills is number 2, classifying. Repeat after me, classifying. Classifying. So classifying is sorting things by rules. One more time, we can sort and classify bears and elephants, for example. Yeah. Also, we can split in 2 different groups geometrical objects like triangles and circles. Also, we can classify or sort these cars by color. Yeah, rules is color. So we have blue and red. We can split them in 2 groups, blue cars and red cars, right? Or we can classify them in different rules in 2 groups by size. For example, we have large cars and small cars. Large cars, we have 3 large cars and have 2 small cars. All right, classifying. Next one, number 3. Third science process skill is inferences or conclusions. Okay, let's watch and sing one more time our song about conclusions. All right.
We draw conclusions, yes we do, we draw conclusions all the time. We draw conclusions while we read to get in the author's mind. If we read about a character that's limping down the street, then we can't conclude that they hurt their leg or feet. If a girl shares her chocolate with everyone on the bus, then we can't conclude that this girl is generous. If a setting is described with lots of monkeys, plants, and birds, then the rainforest is where they are, you could reasonably conclude. And if a monkey steals and keeps bananas to himself, then what a greedy monkey, I would think to myself. We draw conclusions, yes we do, we draw conclusions all the time. We draw conclusions while we read to get in the author's mind. If a hero tells the truth and the conflict solved that instant, then the author wants us to conclude that honesty is important. If a kid drops things and falls a lot, even while they're sitting, then clumsy is a word I could conclude is rather fitting. Fireman runs through the flames to come and rescue us, then we can easily conclude is quite courageous. If you always try your best, if you're that kind of person, then I might look at you and think, now that kid is determined. We draw conclusions, yes we do, we draw conclusions all the time. We draw conclusions while we read to get in the author's mind.
All right, so conclusions or inferences. What is inferences? Inferences is a conclusions from facts and experience we study. Repeat after me. Inferences is a conclusions from facts and experiences we study. Okay, so inferences is a conclusions from facts and experiences we study. All right, and yeah, I show you some example from previous lesson. We observe the flower. If we observe the flower and we observe, we can see by our eyes that it is red and smell sweet. It's red and smells sweet, and it has thorns. It has thorns. We observe and we make inference or conclusion. We conclude that this is a rose. This is a rose. Yeah, we observe it's red and smells sweet. It has thorns, and we make conclusion this is a rose. All right. Also, we observe the road. There are puddles on the road. Puddles on the road. Yeah, water, puddles on the road. And dog gets wet. Dog gets wet. So inference or conclusion, yeah, we can conclude. We make inference. The rain just stopped. Inference. So the rain just stopped. Okay, this is inferences. Okay, today we will explore the first science process skill, and it is prediction. Repeat after me. Prediction. Prediction. Take your pen, open your copybook and write down number 4, prediction. Right? Number 4 is prediction. Prediction. What is prediction? Prediction is guessing what will happen before investigation. Before we make experiment or we gathering information, we make prediction. Prediction is guessing what will happen before investigation. Prediction is the same like make hypothesis. Prediction or hypothesis is guessing what will happen before investigation, before experiment, right? So let's watch some video about prediction.
Mia, look!
Aw, puppies!
I wonder if they're boys or girls.
How about we make a prediction? A guess about how many boys or girls there are.
Okay, how should we do that?
Well, to make a good prediction, we have to start by figuring out all the possible outcomes.
Outcomes?
The different results or things that might happen.
That's easy. Each puppy will either be a boy or a girl.
Right. In this case, there are only 2 possible outcomes. Each puppy has a 50% chance of being a boy.
And a 50% chance of being a girl, right?
Exactly. They're equally likely. So if there are 4 puppies, we can predict that half of them will be boys and half of them will be girls.
2 and 2. That'd be perfect.
It helps to make a chart to keep track of what happens. We'll put the possible outcomes on the left.
Girl and boy.
And then we'll make checks on the right as we check each puppy. Now all we have to do is see if our prediction comes true.
Okay, let's start with that one.
It's a girl.
1 girl. How about these?
2 boys.
Oh, yeah, you go, boys.
That's 2 checks in the boys column.
Come on, girl.
Wow, it's another boy.
Hey, what about our prediction and 50-50 chances?
Well, predictions aren't always exactly correct. The actual outcomes can be different.
Yeah, I see.
But I bet if there were more puppies, over time, the outcome would be close to 50-50. The truth is, a prediction's always a guess. Sometimes it's a very good guess. Like we can be pretty certain that a puppy will have fur.
Right, and not feathers.
Yeah, I'd predict that would be impossible. Other predictions like weather are more complicated.
Hey, maybe that's why forecasters always say it might rain, or there's a likely chance of snow. They don't want to be caught making a wrong prediction.
You got it. Weather has so many outcomes that it's harder to make a prediction. It might rain, it might snow. There might be lightning, there might be hail. The temperature might be hot or cold.
I'll take predicting puppies.
I agree.
I guess we really make a lot of predictions every day, from trying to guess the weather to guessing who will win a basketball game. I can see why it's important to identify the possible outcomes or things that might happen before you make a prediction. Then you'll have a better chance that your prediction will be right. But the more possible outcomes there are, the harder it is to make predictions.
Right. You never know quite what will happen.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have another prediction.
About what?
About lunch. I'd say it's pretty darn certain I'll have a slice of pepperoni with extra cheese.
All right, one more time. Prediction is guessing what will happen before investigation. Okay, one more example I will show you now. Observe the sky. If we observe the sky and there are dark clouds in the sky, look at the sky. There are dark clouds in the sky. We can make prediction. If we observe dark clouds in the sky, we can make prediction. What is prediction? What is prediction in this case? What do you think? It is going to rain soon, right? It is prediction. If we observe the sky and there are dark clouds in the sky, prediction, it is going to rain soon, right? Repeat after me. It is going to rain soon. It is going to rain soon. All right, this is prediction. This is it. All right, so let's make some practice. I ask a question. What do you think? What will happen if we mix yellow and blue water together? What will happen? What will happen if we mix yellow and blue water together? Could you predict? Could you predict the answer, the outcomes? What will happen with if we mix yellow and blue water together? Just make a prediction, right? So make prediction. You can pause the video, make prediction, find out the answer before investigation, and then I show you the answer, right? So pause the video. Answer. What will happen if we mix yellow and blue water together? And now I will show you the answer. So the answer is mixture turn to the green color. Who predict that it will turn to the green color? Great job. Okay, you are a great predictor. Okay, so this is it for today. And in the end of our lesson, I want to summarize and recap our science process skills. All right. The science process skills include observing, classifying, inferences, and prediction, right? Observing, classifying, inferences, and prediction. Okay, thank you for watching this lesson and see you soon. Bye-bye.